now that I reread this, it's very creepy. I would not be okay with someone doing this to me now. Welcome back to another Travel Story Thursday. My name is Sarah, and this channel is Sarah Refined. Like and subscribe if you like this thing. I make a video about this every Thursday now. We'll see how long that lasts for. In our last episode, we went through all the excitement and terror that was involved with arriving at Heathrow Airport for the very first time in London, Britain. On January 20th, 2013, Domingo, which, if my memory serves me right, it is Sunday or is it Saturday? So we start off with a woozy little thing. A large majority of the music is America and Canada's top 40. So I can't understand the locals, but at least I can understand the music, except Pitbull. I'll never be able to understand him. I can't tell if that's funny or offensive. I mean, to be fair, I can't understand him. I arrived at Barcelona, and in fact, I didn't even journal my first night. Okay, well, let's just back up. I will get back into that story in a quick moment, but we need to start with my first night in Barcelona. As I mentioned in the last video, I was delayed in Heathrow, and that's where I ended off. Originally, I was supposed to arrive in Barcelona at 5 p.m. Because all the flights were delayed, I wasn't leaving London until whatever time it takes for me to arrive there at 11:30 p.m. So the trains that I was planning on taking to pop me off right outside the hostel and all these super convenient things were not running. So I had to figure my way out through the Barcelona airport. I did not speak the language. I did not know what alternate routes were because I didn't know that this was going to happen. So there I was, a sheltered, small town, homeschooled girl. I didn't have all the people around me that I could ask questions for because they'd all gone home because it was like 11:30 p.m. And so I finally had to catch a bus to go to the city center. People were able to help me get to certain spots. I did get to one metro, and a very drunk French man saw the Canadian flag on my backpack and then started speaking French to me, trying to help. He was lovely and kind. And somehow I did get to the right street I needed. While I was there, I could not find a single sign for a hostel. It's now like 12:30 at night or / in the morning. I'm wandering around with this giant backpack just waiting to be mugged, terrified because I told my parents, don't contact me, I will email you when I want to, and it was just all around horrendous. And then I started crying. Going between, wow, you're an idiot, why did you think you could do this? And going back to like, no, Sarah, you're really good at this, you're fine, you're gonna be fine, you just gotta take risks. This is part of growing up, taking risks. So finally, somebody down the street started laughing, and they opened the door and they came into the sidewalk. And I looked down and I was like, there are people in this street. That's a first. I hadn't noticed that before. So I thought maybe, just maybe, a hostel would probably be the one place that people are still up and drinking at this time. And then I learned it's Spain, so it doesn't really matter if it's a hostel or a family home. So I go there, it's the right one, thank God. That was my first night in Barcelona and my first night in a hostel. So then that day, like I woke up in the morning, hung around, it was like 2 in the afternoon I think because of jet lag, and I ended up walking to a train station. I just wanted to fly by the seat of my pants and buy a ticket to wherever. So I bought something for a place called Grand Central. I thought that sounded like it'd be the central spot to go. It wasn't. Took the train to the end of the line, which was Grand Central, walked down a street, found a cafe. It had Wi-Fi, so I went in, I journaled this, had a handsome old man who was probably 75 tell me I was beautiful in Spanish, I guess. I think he could have been calling me handsome, saying I looked like a boy. Very possible. And now that I reread this, it's very creepy. I would not be okay with someone doing this to me now. Here we go. An old Spanish señor just told me I was pretty after he talked about something I couldn't understand. But I heard para something guapa. Literally, it just means handsome, but it's both feminine and masculine. And then here we go with a whole bunch of Spanish stuff of estoy perdida. I'm lost. Al como, que, cuando, donde, quién, por qué. Yeah, por qué am I doing this? And then I say, haha. That same old man came back to the coffee shop and I think he's buying me a coffee. I'm so confused. He came and said something. So I said, hablo un poco de español, and he tilted my chin up and whispered, guapo, muy guapo. And something about cerveza, which is beer. So then I said, cafe, and suddenly there's a coffee in front of me. And now he just kissed my cheek and said guapo again. Best coffee shop ever. This guy working is from Peru and speaks a little English. It's funny because my Spanish is as good as his English, so we are just practicing. I ask for something in Spanish, agua por favor, and he repeats it in English, water, yes. So I say, sí. It works quite well. But there are some words I can't find and my Wi-Fi isn't working right now, so I'm making do with what I can. And the old guy bought me coffee and continued kissing me, haha, he's seriously like 75. Well, I think I am sufficiently embarrassed about this now. So we are going to end this for today, and I will see you next week if you'd like to see more of these Travel Story Thursdays. My next one is when I finally, 4 days into my adventure, well, 2 days into my adventure, I finally meet somebody else and I make friends in the hostel. It was a fun experience. Anyway, my name is Sarah. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like Travel Story Thursdays, and I will see you Tuesday with a regular video. Goodbye!